Oh my god. Hello.
Hello.
Hello, esteemed listeners, and welcome to another amazing episode of the Pizza Toots podcast with your host, Luna Implied Wolf, and a very special guest. You may know him from the upcoming Ghostbusters sequel,
Yeah.
Gavian. I don't know what its actual
Yeah.
name is. Gavian?
Gavian, I forget. Doesn't matter.
Okay, so he is suffering from memento disease.
Yeah, that's it's all the Ghostbusters are
They wiped your
they
memory.
suffer from they suffer from it.
Yeah, they wiped your
I'm
memory
sorry.
with the Ghostbusters neutralizer or whatever.
It's called a nail and a hammer.
It's called a big hammer.
A big hammer and a
It's
nail.
got like a star on the front, and then they just like wallop you with it, and then you can't remember your
Yeah.
name. All you know
Yeah.
is you're rolling Ghostbusters and your Twitter name,
Yeah.
and that's it.
Yeah.
It's method acting. But yeah, so you were in the area, and I decided, well, who better could I
Yeah.
get on as a guest for my Pizza Toots podcast than I mean, you're a fan of
Because
Pizza Toots. You're like a
because every pizza toot is actually just a tiny ghost that we have to bust.
yeah. You have a connection to Pizza Toots, and you're like
Yeah.
you're a passive fan of Pizza Toots. I know that you
Yeah.
kind of have
I
lost a
capture
bit of your
them.
memory, but I think you still do have memory of Pizza Toots.
I put them in jars and they can't escape.
Yeah, well, I'm specifically talking about like the Chipmunks music video, right?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
But it
All
just
the
like you
chipmunks
actually
are
have like
secretly FBI government agents that are gonna steal our teeth.
well, that's interesting. I want to talk about that later, but this may be some people's first time listening to the Pizza Tooth podcast, so I just want to make sure everybody's up to speed. In 2015,
Yeah,
a fourth installment of the Alvin and the Chipmunks movie series came out named Alvin and the Chipmunks: The Road Chip. And this is a play on like road trip, like they're
yeah,
chipmunks and they're on a
yeah,
road trip, the road chip. And
yeah. It's
this
kind
is
of
yeah, this is like an adaptation, a movie adaptation of the intellectual property, the Alvin and the Chipmunks, which
yeah,
have a long list of animated series and albums to their name. This is just another movie of them going on an adventure with their producer Dave.
I have need
And
another 500 gigabytes. I only have 500 gigabytes left on my drive.
well, yeah, this is going to be a lot of information that I'm
Yeah,
dumping. So you're probably going to need
yeah.
that information.
I know. I'm
You're
gonna
going to
need
need
I'm
that
gonna need another
storage.
SSD for all after this.
Yeah, for in your brain. Yeah.
Yeah,
So, okay, so in the road trip, Theodore eats pizza, right? There's a scene where
yeah.
Theodore eats pizza, he toots, and then he says,
They sing about
sorry.
it.
He says, sorry, pizza toots, and that's as far as the joke goes in the movie. But later on, I think, like around Christmas time, they released a video, to promote the road trip where it was
Yeah.
it was basically like a parody of Jingle Bells, but they every time like
What's the name of the guy? Human Man?
Dave.
Yeah, yeah. There's a every time they pizza toot, he's never mind.
Like, yeah, I just want to make yeah don't I just want to make sure everyone understands. It's basically the song is called Pizza
I don't want to
Toots,
say didn't want to say something
and
crude.
it's like a parody of Jingle Bells, but every time it's Jingle Bells, instead they say Pizza Toots, and it's all about eating pizza and like how awesome pizza tastes, and also like the toots that you get when you eat pizza,
Yeah,
and that's the whole thing. And
I think they might just be lactose intolerant
yeah,
to the cheese.
it might be. Yeah, that might be part of it.
Yeah,
Yeah,
they need to
I
go
think
see a
so. And
doctor.
also like maybe like the spices, like the pepperoni
Despite
and the grease.
that's
There's like a
not.
lot of there's a lot of components that could mess with like a chipmunk's stomach because they are animal. They're also they are small
They're
rodent
animals.
animals. They're not supposed
Yeah,
to
and
eat
they
pizza.
are lactose and they're not supposed to eat cheese.
I mean, everyone's a
They
little
eat
bit
cheese.
lactose intolerant. Everyone gets pizza toots every now and then. It's something to be ashamed of. But yeah, so basically, this is just like a podcast celebrating and keeping you updated on pizza toots
And the
and
miracle of
and
Christ.
the miracle of Christ. But we'll get to that later.
Yeah.
I don't want to get super like evangelical right out the gates. It's not like
I mean, Jesus was the original pizza tooter.
I don't want to make it seem like people who aren't
That's
Christian
why he
can't.
was on the cross.
Yeah, yeah, he died for our pizza toots.
Yeah.
but I really don't want to make this seem like this is like a Christian podcast. Like, if you're not Christian, you can't enjoy this. You can enjoy this if you're not
Yeah,
Christian.
but
It's just a little
you
bit.
can't enjoy this if you're not a pizza tutor.
If you're not a pizza tutor, this is going to be a little bit of a hard listen for you. But if you are Christian and not a pizza tutor, it'll be a little easier. I think the best
Yeah.
audience. I mean, Christian or not, it's fine. Like, we're not going to dwell on it that much. But I think if you're not a pizza tutor, it's going to be a little bit of a
We've been
trek.
named our kid Christopher.
But yeah, but we're just if you're not a pizza tutor, but you're welcome to if you're accepting if you want to like try out the pizza toot community, if you're just like dipping a toe in, this is a
Yeah.
good place to start, I think, because
Yeah.
we are
If
just
you're a pizza tutor or your name is Chris, smash the like button.
if you're a pizza tutor or you're Christian or if your name is Chris, then you're gonna love this program. And
Special
so,
presentation.
Gavin,
for
are you a follower of the word of Christ?
Yeah. Whenever he says it, he says what they're all saying, but no one ever wants to listen to it.
Yeah, exactly. That's
Yeah.
exactly it. He says, and he gifts us with pizza toots, and of course
Yeah.
the non-Christians, the seculars of the community, are appalled by it until like, but then there's still some time for them to like kind of realize the merit of pizza toots and Christianity.
They replaced the body of Christ with crackers. Now it's just pizza.
Yeah, basically, yeah.
Yeah, that's what the Pope said.
That's a pretty good way to just kind of
Can
So
you imagine if
are you?
if
So
like
you're
the
a
Pope went
Christian?
like senile and started saying weird things, like about just said like Jesus
Have you
was
not?
a
Have you been
balloon.
living under a rock, man?
No.
Oh yeah, you
This
got
is-
your
this isn't
sorry,
dirt,
you got
this
your
is just
memory
poop.
wiped out. Sorry, I forgot.
Yeah.
I got my memory
Yeah.
wiped out, so I forgot that
Yeah.
you got your memory wiped out. So sorry.
It's an epidemic.
And yeah, but yeah, I mean, it's good that we've all had our practices with wiping, given the pizza toots that we're going to have to experience after
Yeah.
this podcast. Because
Yeah.
we've been sponsored by Panago, Canadian pizza restaurant, and we're going to try the new
I can't imagine a Canadian
the
pizza
new
being good
the new pizza flavor, the new Panago pizza flavor. And we're gonna.
Panago, it's toot flavored.
It's a new Panago pizza. It's not toot flavored. It's a new.
No, it's got roast beef.
It's a new taco pizza from Panago, and it's got
Yeah.
it's got shredded cabbage,
Lettuce,
like
shredded.
string cheese, guacamole, onions, corn, chicken, and a little bit of a red pepper.
That sounds pretty good.
So yeah, so we're gonna eat a little bit of that, and I'm not gonna go too in length about my actual pizza toots in real life, because that's not like what kind of podcast this is. It's just about the chip. It's mostly about the
Yeah.
Alvin and the Chipmunks, but I am very grateful to be sponsored by Panago and its lovely pizza creations. So I have
Yeah.
mailed you a pizza, so you should have it right now.
Enjoy the I ate it already.
Oh, how was it?
Well, I gotta say, it made me toot.
Yeah, pizza toots. How would you rate
Yeah,
the
I had
pizza
pizza
toots?
toots.
How would you rate them from 1 to 10?
There's still a little bit of blood, but it's fine.
Okay, that's good to know. That's good to know. I haven't eaten mine yet, so was it painful? It sounds like it was a little bit of an ordeal. I don't think usually you're supposed to have.
After like a few minutes, I couldn't feel anything, so it's fine.
Okay. Well, maybe
Couldn't feel
we'll
anything
wait after,
anymore.
but that might just be. I'm not gonna. Let's not say that. I don't think that's Panago's fault. I don't think Panago deliberately made a pizza
We
that
just hit
makes
the
you
10-minute pizza limit.
that makes blood come out of your anal cavity. I'm not gonna say that because it's probably not true. Like I don't think Panago's pizzas cause irritation
bad.
of the rectum. I don't think it does that,
Yeah.
and I'm not.
Oh
I
no,
am not.
there's no more rectum. It kind of fell out.
That is impossible because a rectum is what the name of the hole is. So, are you saying that your hole fell out?
It's sealed up.
It's sealed up.
Sealed up.
Okay, so it doesn't exist anymore. It's like fucking like what happened to
Yeah.
Neo in the Matrix when his mouth disappeared.
Yeah.
Okay, so
Yeah.
good to know. What are you gonna do about that? I guess he should probably eat more pizza so that the pizza tooth can like make your
Well, I
rectum
have a
appear again.
screwdriver.
You have a screwdriver. Okay, so
Yeah,
Gavin will be fine,
that's easy
and hopefully
fix.
this is not going to hinder your performance in the new Ghostbusters movie. Which I would. What's
Yeah.
that? What's that movie called?
Ghostbusters. When they go to Ghost the Busters and they can't do it anymore because they're old.
That's a really yeah. It's a really really wordy
That's
title,
the
but
title of the.
I think it kind of
Yeah.
needs to be because lots of Ghostbuster movies, like I feel like a lot of them, like you think of them and they're all like kind of the same movie,
Yeah.
except for the newest one, which was kind of a flop, kind of a dud, kind
Yeah.
of a squinky, which is why
They
this one's
didn't. They
coming out.
didn't. They didn't put enough. They didn't put enough women in it.
Yeah, and this one we're trying. You guys are trying to like make it unique and like a new thing. You
There's
are
not gonna be a
starring.
single man in the movie.
There's not going to be a single man in the movie, and that is
Yeah,
insane.
anywhere. Not even in the background. Like there's
So
not gonna be a single
you
character that
what's your gender?
I don't know. I forgot.
Okay, that
Because I
makes
got my
sense.
mind wiped.
Everyone got their mind wiped. So even if there is a man in the movie, they don't know that they're a man, so it doesn't really. So yeah, so this is Ghostbusters when they ghost the Busters, but they can't do it anymore because they're old, or an abbreviation GBWT GBCCDIABTO.
People usually call it Ghostbusters old.
That was really hard. Man, I
Yeah.
feel like I got my memory wiped after I did that.
Yeah,
Good thing I
that's the
have some
secret.
pizza toots.
Yeah. That's something that doesn't get wiped as
So,
pizza toots.
so I'm reading the latest tweet off of the Alvin and the Chipmunks official Twitter.
Yeah.
Um,
Alvin is overdosed on heroin and
and
died. Yeah.
it's the Alvin movies, Alvin and the Chipmunk movies Twitter. So
Yeah.
celebrating 10 years since Alvin and the Chipmunks came to the big screen, and that is riveting news. So 10
Yeah.
years ago today, the very first Alvin and the Chipmunk movie came out, and
Yeah.
all
You
these
think in
years
like 10
later,
years they're gonna make like a? Do you think like in 10 years they're gonna make like a reboot of Alvin and the Chipmunk just called Chipmunk and it's gonna be like really edgy?
oh god, I hope so. We need more Pizza
That
Toot material ASAP.
Yeah. It's gonna be like it's gonna be like a really sad song though. It's gonna be like we keep playing like when Alvin like dies. He's gonna be like pizza toots. Yeah, it
Yeah,
gets edgy
I
and
think so.
they're running from the
That's a
government because they created chipmunks.
Yeah, but I hopefully they don't like it can still be edgy without being like abandoning kind of the Christian values that the road trip had and the pizza
Yeah,
toots. Like
he's gonna be like he's gonna be like he's gonna be buried in like a god honoring way.
yeah, like he's gonna be yeah, like Alvin will be crucified. I think
Yeah,
there's a
so
lot there
every Christian when they die they get crucified before they get buried.
yeah. Yeah, that's awesome. I think that's gonna be that would be really cool, and I mean I would love to talk to the writers of the because I feel like there's a lot that's been
Right, the writers of the
unexplored.
Bible.
There's a lot of stuff that's been unexplored in the Chipmunks universe, at least in the movie, in the cinematic universe.
Yeah,
Because there's
exactly.
the cartoon universe, there's the Alvin, there's the Alvin and the Chipmunks,
The Alvin.
you know like
Alvin and the
that like
Chip.
Netflix series that's called like Alvin with 4 N's and 4 exclamation points. I mean that one is kind of like it feels like it's kind of teaching kids like secular values. I watched a couple episodes of it and it kind of rubbed me the wrong way. But like I still like what they're doing, and I think that there is still potential for them to get some Christian values and pizza toots in there. And I'm really hoping, I'm really excited to see where they go with it. I'm just really like,
Yeah.
I'm waiting. I'm waiting patiently for the next Pizza Tues update. So that's the most recent Alvin and the Chipmunks tweet that I can find. Oh,
Yeah.
you know what?
Yes.
That's not totally true. There's this new tweet from David Cross. David Cross has a lot to do with chipmunks. He's a pretty big name in the chipmunks community, and so he just yesterday he retweeted a tweet by Eric Boehlert which says, I mean, what school doesn't have a cemetery out back? That was a quote retweet of this other tweet, but I think that spells good news for the Chipmunks franchise.
Yeah, they're all going to the underworld.
They're all going to the cemetery behind a school, and that is
Yeah.
incredible news. Love to see what's gonna happen in the chipmunks
What if?
stuff.
Yeah, the chipmunks, CMU, the chipmunks, CCMU. Yeah,
Oh, and David Cross is also following this blog called Tasty Food Video on Twitter, and they just uploaded a video of them putting their hands all over a piece of dough. So that's really interesting.
yeah.
That's really
I
interesting.
wonder what
and
they.
I think-
Why, I wonder why they would do that.
Yeah, that's
Or
interesting.
they put their
Like,
hands
I'm
on dough, you
wondering.
can't.
Yeah, I'm wondering what the new thing is. Oh, I just
New bread hack.
Tasty Food Video is also following this thing called Satisfying Industrial Videos on Twitter, and so they just posted a video of somebody with yellow rope on their hands, untying themselves from another string that you're connected to, right? And, like, if you're tied against a post, you can, like, get yourself out that way. And I
Yeah.
don't know, like, that feels like a pretty big foreshadowing for what's next in the Chipmunks universe.
Pretty big spoiler.
There might be a spoiler for the Chipmunks. I'm not sure. Like, at this point, anything could be a hint. Like, anything could be.
Yeah.
Oh, and they're following Tyler the Creator, who said
That's gonna be a new character.
who said 10 hours ago in a new tweet said Corona fucked everything up. So that's a very interesting thing I've just seen. And I think that's kind of a little bit Chipmunk related. Not like totally out like
I think
upfront.
that the new episode is gonna be the new movie is gonna be all they're just gonna stay at home because of
Dude,
coronavirus.
oh my god, yeah, and that's why it's taken them so long because of coronavirus when it started in 2016 and they haven't been able to get a new movie out. That really makes a lot of
Yeah,
sense.
when the coronavirus started in like 2012.
Yeah. So I think
Yeah.
what this Tyler the Creator tweet is saying is that Corona fucked everything up, and because of Corona, we haven't been able to get a new Chipmunks movie for a long time. But now that it's almost over, we're gonna get a new Chipmunk movie soon, and that's
Yeah.
really exciting. And and there's this one person following. There's someone following Tyler the Creator. His name is Coco O. and their bio links to a Spotify album on Spotify, which is called "It's a Process," and that I think hints towards the process of making the new Chipmunks movie, which is, it's been difficult,
Yeah.
like working on the new Chipmunks movie, and it's like barely, it's like only like it's probably only like halfway, maybe only like 60% through finished, and it's still like in the process of being done. So like it's a process doing the Chipmunks movie. Like everything's kind of connected to the Chipmunks.
Everything, it's all connected.
Everything is a part of God's plan to get the fifth Chipmunk movie out in theaters summer 2023 at the latest. And that is what I learned at church today.
Yeah, that's every single church thing that ever happened.
Yeah, that's amazing and awesome and really cool, and I love it.
Yeah.
But speaking of movies, I mean, I would really love to hear a little bit more about the character that you play in this new upcoming Ghostbusters. So what's your character?
Yeah.
What's your character? Explain your character to me.
He's like a little baby, and they put him in a little Ghostbuster outfit.
Right. Yeah, so you play Baby James, a baby Ghostbuster
Yeah.
with a big heart. And what is it like playing a baby as like a 40-year-old man?
There's a lot of CGI.
I can imagine that.
But at least I don't really make that much appearance because like in the first frame, I instantly get killed by like a ghost.
Oh yeah. Do you
Yeah.
like turn into a ghost and you help the Ghostbusters like Slimer style?
I possess one of them and I kill the other ones.
Okay, so this is about how the Ghostbusters die. Well,
Yeah.
wow. So this is
They-
going to be a very, very interesting movie. Do you think it's kind of...
But then I feel bad and I start hunting ghosts.
That's good. because yeah, I think that the Ghostbusters franchise is kind of it's promoting a lot of secular worldviews, the way that it's like all like ghosts and demons, like
Yeah,
occult stuff, and it kind of and
yeah. It's
then
not.
what
I
you're
don't really
doing
like.
is like it's like a ghost killing people, and like it's a lot of like kind of like satanic imagery.
Yeah, but every
Not
time I kill someone, I pray to Jesus
That's
before
good.
after I do it.
That's good. So basically, what your character is, I'm assuming, is like your character is like in purgatory, and they are doing everything they can to be accepted in the eyes of Christ, and like it kind of like
Yeah,
and kind of figure out their place and their their relationship with religion. Baby James does. The baby James is.
exactly.
Yeah, so the
Yeah,
baby
baby
goes.
James.
Yeah, and that's interesting. I mean,
Yeah,
that's not how I believe it works. I mean, I don't believe in ghosts at all. I only believe that you could just go to hell or heaven, depending on who gave birth to you. That's just my thing, and depending on how many pizza toots you did in your life.
yeah.
But that's just my opinion, and I'm not going to make this all about Christianity and my beliefs, because this is not a Christian podcast. This is I have Christian values,
Yeah.
and I have a podcast, but I don't want to force my values upon other people. I only want to make sure that everyone's doing enough pizza too so they don't go to hell. And
Yeah.
that's it. That's all. I'm just
That's
concerned.
all.
I feel like it's
You're
my
concerned
duty.
about your listeners.
Yeah, I feel like it's my duty to save my listeners, to make sure that they're pizza tooting enough. And that's as far as I'm going to go, because I mean
Also, Lil-
it's not my place to
Luna,
say whether or not you
I have something to confess.
what's that?
In the process of in the duration of this podcast, I've decided to convert to Satanism.
Okay, well, as long as you're pizza tooting enough, it should be fine.
Yeah, yeah.
Um
I am pizza tooting still.
yeah, and I mean that's I mean that's an interesting dynamic. I like, because while we're talking, I can imagine Satan and Jesus just like doing like an Expelliarmus, like their like energy beams are like fighting against each
Yeah,
other, and we're kind of like and we are causing that kind of like battle between themselves.
we're the beam.
Yeah, that's not saying that I want to force my
Yeah,
opinions on you. I just want your opinions to change to be like mine.
yeah.
Yeah,
I mean that makes perfect sense,
well,
man.
just like mainly, I don't really care. I just want to make sure you're pizza tooting enough. Even if you're a Satanist,
Yeah,
if you pizza toot like once every week at least, you should be able to get into heaven. Like,
yeah,
like God will be like, wait a minute, so you are like a Satanist, and you're like, yeah, but if you'll just check my medical records here, you'll see that once every week I have a pizza toot, and he'll be like, oh
pizza
yeah,
toot,
this actually says
a
that
pizza toot
like you have like
surgery.
2 pizza toots every week, and you're like, yeah, I'm kind of I'm a little bit lactose intolerant, so I do have a little bit extra pizza toots, and he's like, okay, this is good, so you can just go right ahead and
Yeah,
have a good eternity of happiness, and you can just go right in. Even if you're a Satanist, if you pizza toot enough, it'll be fine.
do I have to keep pizza tooting in heaven?
No,
Fuck.
well, you can
Okay.
if you want. You can pizza toot as
Okay.
much as you want. I mean, if you pizza toot enough, God will give you like double heaven. If you pizza toot
Yeah.
enough,
Yeah. New level up.
it's like experience points.
Yeah.
It's like you're like on a leaderboard, and like the more you pizza toot, the
Every.
higher up you can go. Every time you pizza toot, an angel gets his wings. That is what I say. That is
That
the
makes perfect
slogan. That
sense.
is the slogan of this podcast, and also the way that the jingle at the beginning.
Yeah. The jingle at the beginning.
Yeah,
Hey, let's do the jingle right now.
yeah.
We'll think it will
Every time a
every
pizza
time
toots, an angel gets his
an angel
wing.
gets its wings.
Yeah.
Meow.
I feel like maybe people are gonna think because of that that this is like a Christian podcast, but it's not.
Yeah, we'll put that we'll put in the end. Put a disclaimer
Yeah,
at
I'm
the
just gonna.
beginning
Yeah,
of
I'll
the
make sure. I'll
podcast.
make sure. Yeah, that's a good idea. But
Yes.
yeah, so awesome Ghostbusters, and that's cool. So, who else is in this movie? So you're there, and I think Goop Carey's in there. Like
Yeah.
Jim Carrey's like clone. Goop Carey is in there.
Goop clone.
And they can not get him to stay put, right? Like he's all over the place. He's bouncing off the walls. I've heard about this. He's like he always whenever he's on set, he bounces off the walls all crazy.
He
Like
starts.
he's a hoot to work with. I hear. I would love to get him on and talk about pizza toots with me.
Yeah, pizza toots are incredible.
Yeah, but you're okay. So it's you, Goop Carey, who I think dies like almost immediately just due to like kidney failure. But then
Yeah.
you got Gerald Glasgow,
And Gooby Gloober.
Gooby Gloober. What's the situation about like the recent controversy about Gooby Gloober? Because I've heard a lot about that. I don't really want to. I just want to know if you're comfortable talking about it.
About what?
About Gooby Gloober's recent controversy. On,
I I don't feel comfortable. I don't want to talk about that.
okay, so, so we're not going to talk about how he said all of the bad G words on
Yeah.
television. Okay,
Yeah.
how
You
he
don't want
how
to talk
he
about that.
how he said goober, glubber,
I don't want to talk about it.
little gimbler, gumbler, grumble, grumbleino. He said goo goo gaga.
Yeah.
He said
He said
gigi.
he said a lot of things.
He said Giorgio. He said Gugo, and he said he said
Googie.
Garigo.
Yeah.
He said Godobi, Godobi Godoshop.
A jogi.
He said Dogi, which isn't a G word, but it's still like a very offensive towards pizza toots. And he
Yeah.
also took his dick out and stretched it out.
He stretched his foreskin.
He took his dick out and stretched it.
He stretched it like long way. He had to like stretching in different directions. It was so obscene.
Yeah, he didn't just stretch it like vertically, he stretched it horizontally and vertically.
He played with his foreskin.
Yeah, he played with his foreskin on live television.
He like stuck his finger in it.
And then he said, "I hate pizza toots," and then he left.
Yeah.
And that was really, I mean,
And but on the way out, he got hit by a car.
yeah, but then, he only got hit in his penis only got hit, so he was fine. It's just that his penis fell off. Because
It was a very it was a very small car, but it had all the weight of a car and all the momentum of a car.
yeah, and it was like a little bit to the right, so it only got his dick off.
Yeah. Yeah.
It was offset to the right, and it was thin, and it was like, but it was still like the weight and like momentum and speed
Yeah,
of a
and,
car.
like-
But it was skinny, and it was slanted to the right, so it only got his dick. It
Yeah.
only it
And
only
then,
hit
then
his
his
penis.
dick flew all the way to all the way to Disney World where they had Mickey's Dick Smasher, and it got smashed between between
Yeah,
the
and
posters.
then it got thrown again into like a bowling alley where like a bowling ball hit it, and then they got a strike.
Yeah.
Because it was one of the bowling pins. They thought it was one of the
Yeah.
bowling pins, so they bowled it out.
And then Harry Potter showed up and operated it, and then we couldn't find it again.
We can't find it, and that's why he doesn't have a penis still.
Yeah, only.
Yeah, but we don't
only
have to
Harry
talk
Potter
about
knows
that if
where
you
it
don't
is.
want to. We don't have to talk about that if you
Yeah.
don't want to.
Yeah, I'm fine.
But what's it like working with Tilda Swinton?
I thought he died. Because whenever I see him, he literally is just like a dead corpse on the ground.
That's interesting. But he
Yeah.
is in Ghostbusters because of that.
Yeah.
It kind of like yeah.
They hired real ghosts to play the ghosts.
It feels like having like a corpse in Ghostbusters is kind of like
good.
a forced diversity. Just saying.
No, it's good. It's good because they have actual actors that are actually ghosts. It's like empowering to them.
Yeah, empowering. I mean,
It's like the thing where they cast like trans people as ghosts.
I think it's a little bit weird when they cast alive people to be dead. Like in Law and Order when they're just like fake dead people. I think that's a little bit.
Yeah.
I think that's
Yeah,
a little bit bad.
We all know if they're just pretending.
Yeah, like you remember Haley Joel Osment? He said his classic "I see dead people" when really that was kind of just like a performative like progressiveness because he didn't actually see dead people. He didn't sympathize with them. He was just saying that because he was
just doing it for brownie points.
He was just doing it for fucking brownie points. The fucking asshole. I'm glad he's dead.
Yeah, he ate too many brownies and died.
He ate too many brownie points and died. He ate too many brownie points.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They were all cocaine brownies.
Yeah, they were cocaine brownie points, and they were too pointy. So
Yeah.
it was actually the way that it cut
stuck.
up his
It got
insides that killed
stuck.
him.
Yeah. It was like a secret spike brownie.
Yeah, it was a spike brownie. One of them was a spike brownie. That's the thing about getting too many brownie points is that if you eat
Sometimes they're spike brownie points.
and also you should be careful that you don't eat too many because like you're gonna want to because like it's not gonna get you high immediately, so you're gonna like want to have extra just to see like if it gets you more high.
And then the thing that happened to the other guy is gonna happen to this guy, and he's gonna get his dick
Yeah,
like blown around
and then
everywhere.
you're gonna get so high that you will see dead people. Lol. Like Haley Joel
Lol.
Osment in The Sixth Sense. That was actually part of it. Was he ate too many weed brownies and he saw dead people? That was canonically.
Yeah.
That was like the twist. That
Also
was
the
like the M Night Shyamalan
also
twist
the
of that.
fifth
Was that was that
the Fifth Element was a documentary.
Yeah, that was the twist though. Like the of that M Night Shyamalan movie.
What would you name if your last name was Shyamalan?
I would probably I would probably be like, wow, am I related to M Night Shyamalan? And that would be it. I wouldn't really. I feel like I
He
would
appears in
probably.
front of
I would probably get like nicknamed a lot in school, and that would be it.
yeah.
So
Wait, is that
that's
his
a pretty cool
actual
hypothetical,
name,
thanks.
or is that just like a
M
pen
Night
name? Or...
Shyamalan? Yeah. What the fuck? You think he just made it up?
I thought it sounds like a made up name.
It does. It's not. No, because he's like I don't know where he's from, but he's like yeah. I'm not exactly
He's
sure where he's from. I think Indian. I think. I'm not
he's
sure.
American.
Yeah, he's American, but I think that's like an Indian
Oh,
name.
he
I'm not
he
sure.
was born in India. I guess it is
Yeah,
an Indian name.
yeah, like
I think
yeah.
the thing
His
that really throws off is that has a middle name Knight.
I haven't watched a
Yeah.
lot of M Night Shyamalan movies besides like The Road Trip a couple times, that was
Yeah.
fucking. I feel like that was like a return to form for him, just like because of like how insane the twist was that when they ate pizza they farted, like that was
Yeah.
like one of the that was like I feel like that kind of
He
tops
yeah he directed
it
the Pizza Toots
that
music
kind of tops
video.
the twist in Sixth Sense. I think the fact that chipmunks can get pizza toots, like
Also, I'm gonna be honest. I've never seen what M Night Shyamalan looks like until this very moment.
yeah, he's just like a normal guy.
Yeah, he's just like I don't know I didn't know what I expected.
I think he did the Boss Baby, didn't he?
I think he did every single baby movie that ever existed. If there's a baby in the movie, he was there.
I remember
He was the baby.
the Boss Baby had like this twist where it turned out that the Boss Baby was actually the Lonely Island, and he went on to like make that like a boss song. That felt like an M Night Shyamalan
Yeah.
kind of thing to me, but I'm not really sure. But I think that was M Night because
Yeah.
it just felt it like the writing just felt M Night to me.
Yeah.
I think so. I'm not totally sure though. I'm gonna have to look that up. Oh wait, no, David Lynch, right? David Lynch did the
David
Boss
Lynch.
Baby.
What if there was like several boss babies and then they all attacked you?
I would. I don't know what I would. I think I would just let them kill me because what are you supposed to do? Like if a lot of boss babies are killing you, that's probably your fault. You probably did something to deserve that.
You angered them. You didn't give them their fucking
I didn't
milk.
give them enough pizza toots. I didn't pizza toot enough, and now
Yeah.
God's children are
You didn't
coming
give
to
enough
get to
pizza.
kill me. Well, I
Yeah.
guess I should just pizza toot as much as I can to just avoid that happening to me, and I'll be fine.
Did you see Luca?
Luca, no.
Yeah. Well, I say there's no pizza in it, so there's no pizza toots either way. It's very disappointing.
But is it like
I mean, you
Italian?
think it's a movie about it's a movie about Italians. But there's no pizza.
And there's no toots either.
There's no pizza toots either. Yeah, it's fucking.
There's no pizza. There's no toots.
I can't believe they made
What kind of movie is
an
this?
Italian movie. And there's no pizza.
I can't believe that they made an Italian movie and there's no toots.
There was pasta though, so but you can't. But pasta toots.
Well, the pasta queefs are also a divine act, but I don't think there was any in that either. Was there?
Yeah.
If
No.
so, that would be fine. I would accept that as like a contender for pizza toots. And this is a segment of the episode where I read the latest comment on the Pizza Toots video uploaded by
Yeah.
20th Century Studios. It says, this made me want to strangle Theodore. So
What the fuck did I ever do to him?
first of all,
Jesus.
Theodore you probably wouldn't be able to strangle a chipmunk because you would just like, I think what would happen
bite
first
you.
is, I think what would happen first is you would just like break its bones.
Break its neck.
Yeah, you would
Yeah.
just break its bones and that would kill it first. I don't think you can strangle a little thing like that. Either that or
you'd
just like it
squish
would
it.
like die from like its circulatory
Yeah.
system would fail first before like it stopped breathing.
You'll probably just like squish it.
I don't really know like if this is like an anatomically correct chipmunk because it does have lungs. Like I mean it does have like a voice box, like it can talk.
Yeah.
It has a human talking box, which chipmunks don't have. Because they can't age. They don't age. Like, they should be, like, dead by now because they're chipmunks, but they're not. So I don't think they're, like, normal chipmunks. I think they're, like... So basically what you just said is you want to do something that cannot be done. And I think that's a really inspiring thing. I think Pizza Toots has inspired you to do the impossible, and that is commendable of a piece of art. And if you have it in you to think the unthinkable, then I think you have it in you to accept Jesus Christ into your heart and Pizza Toot all day. So, update for 20th Century Studios, they have been fucking on my up my ass recently because I'm getting monetized for my fucking podcast and I don't like it because my intro music is the Pizza Toots song.
Yeah.
Which I have like full legal fucking like use over because it's like parody, right? It's like parody, and I don't use the whole thing either. And I say it's about the fucking it's about them. Like I'm if anything I'm promoting their shit, and I feel like it's like a fine trade off to just like use like a little bit of part from their podcast. I think that should be fine.
Yeah.
Like, I don't understand what the deal is with having Chipmunk Pizza Toots in the background of my podcast playing on repeat the entire time. I don't see what is wrong with that. And it's kind of getting me fucking pissed off that somebody in 20th Century Studios thinks it's, like, fun to, like, try to, like, get my podcast taken down.
And I think we're at the point where we can no longer talk about Pizza Toots anymore. We have hit our Pizza Toot limit.
Listen, I've been trying to contact David Cross.
Yeah.
This like for the past couple months, and he's not responding to me. He actually turned his Twitter off, so he wouldn't have to talk to me anymore. He turned his Twitter off. He said, I'm not going to talk to you, and just so I don't have to talk to you, I'm going to turn my Twitter off, and he did. And his Twitter's not on. If you go to it, it's really dark and you can't see any of his posts. I had to take a screen cap of his recent one because it's turned off. The power's not on his Twitter. He turned it off, and I don't fucking know because this is like the only thing that I care about right now is my Pizza Tooth podcast, and it's like 20th Century Studios is just like fuck you, I don't care, and oh shit, fuck. Okay, hold on. I have to go for a second.
What?
Hello, my name is the police. I'm here to arrest the guy who made the podcast.
It's not a guy.
Hello, do you know? I don't see anybody here. I don't see anybody here. Do you
should
is this? Are you guys? Are you recording the? Sorry. I just saw this laptop on this bed in the podcaster's room, and I just wanted to know if this was the podcaster who makes the Pizza Tooth podcast. This is
the wrong house. Go to the other one.
I have a search warrant for this house. This is the house of the.
Go to the other one.
Nope.
This is not. No.
I am
the wrong one.
No.
This is the Pasta Shits podcast.
This is not. I looked on this person's laptop, and they just have millions of files of just Pizza Toots screenshots from the Pizza Toots movie. They have every screenshot saved in separate files. They have one file called Theodore looks like an amazing bussy in this one. I don't know what that means. Yeah, this one is saved as OMG Theodore's bussy in this one. I love this screenshot. So I feel like this is kind of in line with the whole Pizza Tooth thing. I mean, I know it's been pretty.
Those aren't. You don't see those.
Listen.
It's a virus.
Okay, listen. If you let me do the Pizza Tooth podcast with you for a little bit, I will not press charges.
The house next to you has a meth farm.
If you let me do the Pizza Tooth podcast, I will not arrest.
The house next to you has a meth farm.
I will not arrest the podcaster
if you.
I will not arrest them if you let me do the Pizza Tooth podcast with you for a little bit.
Okay.
Please.
Okay. It sounds like officer. It sounds like you also like Pizza Tooth.
I like Pizza Tooth, but I don't like when people use the Pizza Tooth song in their podcast because it is infringing on the rights of.
Well, if you're doing the podcast now, you use the Pizza Toots theme song.
No, I will edit it out.
Oh,
I will edit it out afterwards, and I don't know where the original podcaster went, but I will guess I will edit it. I guess, and I will just figure this
You
out.
should wait. Have you tried? Did you try opening up the laptop?
I don't know. I don't know what
Try
that
opening up the
is.
laptop. They might be in. She might be in there.
No, I don't think so. Okay, there's a little woman waving at me and running around in circles, but I don't think that's her. I think that's one of those desktop strippers. I'm not really sure what it is.
That's the pizza. Yeah, I think that. Yeah, you're right. I mean,
Yeah,
I agree.
well, yeah, it looks like yeah, it looks like yeah. This is just a little woman running around and jumping up and down and doing jumping jacks, but I don't think that's
Yeah.
her. I've seen photos of
Yeah.
her, and she has a big fat unibrow, so I don't think it's the same person. unless
I don't
unless
think.
unless
I think
Heidi's at a
that's just
laptop.
that's just a. I think I don't think that's it. I didn't really don't actually think that's her. I think that's just a virus.
Okay, so I mean, I'm not the person. It's not. This isn't my computer, so I shouldn't have to worry about it. I'm just gonna let.
Yeah, don't worry about it.
So yeah, but what I do want to worry about is when's the next Pizza Toots video gonna come out, and what are they gonna
Um,
do differently about Pizza Toots? I just wanna
um,
know because I hate Pizza Toots, and I hope that they never do any Pizza Toots ever again. I am the first. I'm on the Pizza Toots podcast, and I just want to say I hate Pizza Toots. I don't like Pizza Toots one bit. I don't like the
that's
lyrics.
fine.
I don't like the characters. I don't like the concept. I don't like the way that they ripped off Jingle Bells.
I
I
think
don't
you should probably. I think what you should do is you should try
I
and
don't
delete every single Pizza
I don't like
Toots
the
file on the
vocals. I
computer.
don't I don't like the vocals. I don't like and I don't like the green cloud. I don't like the green pizza toot cloud that comes out of Theodore's ass when he pizza toots. And I think that
That's
I
probably
think
like mustard gas.
it's not good. I don't think children should see it. I think it's unholy, and I think it's bad for kids. And I don't like that it's a new trend, and I just don't like it. I don't like pizza toots. I don't like pizza
You don't
toots.
like kids?
I don't like kids. I don't like pizza toots. I don't like pizza toots.
Yeah,
I don't like pizza toots,
that's fine.
and I don't like pizza toots, and I don't like pizza toots. And you know what? You know what I want to say right now? I don't really care for that much for pizza toots. One last thing. Oh, and
Yes.
another thing, I want to just say right now, just to get it out of the way. I'm not really that fond of pizza toots. I don't think pizza toots are really
That's
good.
okay.
And in my opinion, if you ask me, I don't like that much pizza toots.
You really
and
don't.
I
You for someone that doesn't like Pizza
and I
Toots, you
and I
just
don't
talk about it a
and I
lot.
don't really like pizza toots too much. And I'm just talking to Pizza Toots because it's the Pizza Toots podcast, and I just want to let you know I don't really like Pizza Toots that much. And
This is we're changing it. This is gonna be
and
Nene Baby
I don't
podcast.
like it. I killed the
So we're gonna
police
talk about the
officer.
Nene.
I'm back.
Okay, good.
I killed the police
job.
officer who didn't like Pizza Toots, not because he was going to arrest me, but because he didn't like Pizza Toots. Because I can't accept that.
That's
I
fine.
can't accept that. I
Can't
can't
accept-
accept him for doing that, and now he's dead.
Also, you have a virus on your computer.
No, that's a desktop tripper. That's fine. So I
Yeah,
mean, just to show you, you can't strangle Theodore, but you can strangle a police officer.
that's the
And I
lesson for
think
today. That's the
I
lesson.
think I've got 6 minutes. 6 minutes until I'm gonna get the SWAT team comes and shit. So do you want to
Yeah.
do a which Lorax character are you BuzzFeed quiz?
I think we should
Just
do a
to close
different
it
quiz.
Okay. Okay. I'm gonna do a different one.
You
This is a di-
find which chipmunk character you are.
this is a different quiz from the last one. It's not BuzzFeed. It's Pro Props, but it is which Lorax character are you?
Oh, yeah, let's do a different Lorax character quiz.
Oh wait, no. Chipmunk's character quiz is good because we might get I might get Pizza Toots. I might
Yeah.
get Theodore in Pizza Toots. Okay.
Exactly. Okay.
Okay, so you go first.
Wait, where is it? I
I'll
didn't see
send
it.
I'll send you a link to the quiz. I'll send you a link.
Okay.
But I'll go first. I'll do you first.
Okay. You two.
Okay,
You're
so
doing one. You're doing like what? Okay. Let's do. Yeah.
Okay,
I'll use it like what you would pick, and then you do it. We find out what we think of each other. So I'm gonna
that's a good idea. So yeah,
ch-
I'll
you
so
do
you
me, and then I'll do you
okay.
for the
So should
quiz.
you? So you think you should ask me the questions and I'll just say
No,
what I think.
I'll like choose what I think that you are, which I'll like answer for you. What I think would be likely, and we'll see how accurate.
So I'll do your interpretation of me first.
Yeah, you'll do
Okay,
you'll do your interpretation of me, and then I'll do my interpretation of you.
so I'll start. So for me, so choose a shape for me. There's teardrop, circle, curve, diamonds,
Yeah,
triangle, flower, and square. So which one
I
do you
think
think?
you're the flower one.
The flower, so lovely, fragrant, like a pizza
Candy,
toot. What
the
kind of candy
candy.
do you think I like?
I think peanut butter M&Ms. Cause I better
That
probably mix
that is
toots.
that is a really good. No, yeah, pizza, peanut butter, and M&Ms are actually the only thing on this that I actually like. I mean, Kit Kat's good. I never really have Twix. Mike and Ike, I don't never have. Laffy Taffy's fine. Sweet Tarts are shit. They
Choose a
suck ass.
singer. Did Katy
Um,
Perry? I think Katy Perry. Did Katy Perry ever
Katy.
do anything
Well, there's
in
Stevie Wonder.
Chipmunks?
There's Adele, Katy Perry, Britney
I
Spears,
think
Adam
actually Ed
Levine.
Sheeran probably did something in the Alvin and the Chipmunks. I'm gonna say Ed Sheeran
I think Ed
for
Sheeran
you.
actually wrote Pizza Toots.
Yeah, that was his
Okay, so
masterpiece, and then he
next one,
died.
choose a day of the week for me. And
uh,
you cannot choose Monday because it's not on the fucking list. So don't choose Monday, okay? It's not
oh god,
allowed.
Monday is on the
You can't choose Monday. If you
choose
choose
Monday.
Monday, we're fucked. If you choose Monday, the podcast is fucked. You can't choose Monday because it's gonna fuck us up,
Can't
and we're not
choose
gonna deal with.
Monday.
Can't
Not gonna
choose
be able to the
fucking
quiz
Monday.
anymore.
We
Can't
can't choose
choose
fucking
Monday. Okay.
Monday. And
Let's do the next best thing. Friday.
Friday, awesome because I always have pizza on Friday, and guess what happens next? I
Um,
pizza toot.
and I
Choose
think choosing.
okay.
I think probably
Choose
the best. You probably your
choose choose.
signature bag. Your signature bag that you
We
always
haven't
wear.
explained. No, hold on. We haven't explained what the next thing is.
Oh, it's
So
choose the
yeah,
accessory.
choose an accessory for me. Hat, earrings, sunglasses, bag, bracelet, necklace. You say bag.
Yeah, that's your signature bag that you always
Okay.
wear.
I put down bag. Okay, choose a hobby: reading, singing, playing an instrument, drawing, dancing, sleeping.
Oh, probably singing just like the Chipmunks. Oh, I was doing
Yes.
it. I was putting it down like on my end. I was putting down the
Oh well, I'm
answers.
putting it down for me too. Um,
Okay.
because I mean I'm asking the
Uh,
questions. Okay,
right.
Brent. Okay, singing. So brand of chips. Brand of chips. What?
Uh, Fritos for
Yeah,
the Fritos
Fritos.
break.
Yeah, because Fritos actually give you the most uh, pizza toots,
Yeah,
I guess.
and you always
Animal
like to do your Fritos
animal movie.
breaks.
I like how they get you to choose an animal movie, but they don't let you choose the chipmunk.
Uh,
So they get Zootopia, Lion King, Airbud, Dolphin Tale, Happy Feet, Kung Fu Panda. What the fuck is
is
Dolphin
it?
Tale? I think this is the second time I've seen Dolphin Tale.
I
Didn't the
have
Lorax
no
quiz have Dolphin
fucking
Tale
idea.
too?
I don't recall.
I think the
Uh,
Dolphin Tale was on Lorax quiz too. What the fuck is it with
I
BuzzFeed
think
and Dolphin
probably I
Tale?
would imagine Kung Fu Panda for
I
you.
was thinking Kung Fu Panda too.
Yeah.
I really enjoy,
Choose a random word.
I think Kung Fu Panda is
Crust.
wait,
Crust. I think you would do crust.
yeah, random word crust. Okay. My random word is crust. It just tells you to
What
choose a
month is
random
your
word.
birthday in?
I think we need to involve the listener a bit more. What month is my
Yeah.
birthday in? August. It's
Why does it
August.
show all? Why does it show all the months but doesn't show all the
I
weekdays?
fucking got Eleanor. I got Eleanor, the little baby green one.
What's your month? Oh, it's August, right?
Yeah.
Is Eleanor white? I mean, she's chipmunks. They don't have races.
I
Okay.
think she's white. She's probably white. If she was a real
I think
person, she would be white.
if there was an episode of if there was a movie where they turned into humans,
Okay,
she would be
so
white.
I mean, if there was any character in that movie that I guess it would have to be Eleanor. I mean, that's a weird thing for me to
That's
say.
that's
besides, like,
shockingly
besides,
accurate.
I guess, like, present day David Cross, I think I would have to go with Eleanor.
Yeah,
Okay, so let's
retake.
do you, okay, what do
Let's
you know?
yeah, do me.
Okay,
Yeah,
I
what do you
think,
think?
okay, for choose a shape, I think you would be triangle. I think you would choose triangle.
Triangle.
Okay, so
triangle.
choose some candy.
Uh,
I think you strike me as like a Mike and Ike's kind of person.
okay.
I don't really know.
I don't.
Choose a you. Okay,
I
you're
don't agree.
singer. Singer. Choose a singer.
I don't even know. All
Uh.
these singers, they do make noises with their mouth.
Yeah. These all fucking suck. Actually, I guess
Yeah, all these suck.
no. Okay, no, because you. I remember you were in the bathroom one time and you were just like
Yeah,
blasting fucking Ed Sheeran. So I'm
yeah,
gonna say Ed Sheeran. Day of the
yeah.
week. Day of the week. Well. Um. I'm gonna say.
I think
I'm gonna say Saturday.
that's a good
Because
choice.
that's a day where you can just fucking destroy yourself with substances from the morning to the end of the day, and not have to
Yeah, I do
worry
that
about
every Saturday.
every Saturday. you just
Every Saturday, I take
every
every drug known to
every
man.
Saturday you take one shot per minute
Yeah.
and do at one drug per second. And you just fucking go fucking insane, and it's a
Yeah.
blast to hang out
And
with
I have
you on
like 30
Saturdays.
sec. I have 30 cigarettes in my
You
mouth
call it
at all time.
it's called Gaming Sloppy Saturday, and it's a lot of fun to play Apex Legends with you on that day.
Yeah.
Okay, choose an accessory: hat, earrings, sunglasses, bracelet, necklace, bag. I think bracelet. I feel like I can imagine you
Yeah.
wearing like a fun bracelet. Choose a
Yeah.
hobby: reading, singing, playing an instrument, drawing, dancing, sleeping.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say
There's no Apex Legends, so you have to choose the next best thing.
reading.
Reading. I'm
Because
reading about Apex
you have to
Legends. You're
read the
reading about
titles. You have to read the titles and what it says on the screen when you die.
yeah.
Choose a brand of
Yeah, to
chips:
make
Lay's, Pringles, Doritos. I want to say Fritos, but I think if I'm being realistic, any real person would choose Pringles.
I do like Pringles.
Pringles are good. Animal movie: Zootopia, Lion King,
Yeah.
Airbud, Dolphin Tale, Happy Feet, Kung Fu Panda. I just want to say shout out to Kung Fu
Zootopia was a good
Panda.
movie, except they had Kung Fu
Yeah,
Panda
I'm gonna
again.
say. Well, no, I'm giving a shout out to Kung Fu Panda because I think it's a good movie.
Ye-
But
Yeah, it's a
I'm gonna
good movie.
say for you, Happy Feet because there's a bird in it.
Oh yeah, you're
I
right. You're so
guess
right.
choose a
There's
random
a bird
word.
in
Okay, random word. Crust, I guess.
Crust. Crust.
Crust, crust
Crust.
is the best one.
Really? My
And your
birthday is
birthday
in.
is like January, right? Or is that
No,
way off?
that's like way off, but also
Just
not off at the same time.
December?
December.
Is it December? Okay.
Eleanor.
Wait,
Why
are
is it
you
only
you're also
Eleanor?
Eleanor? You're also Eleanor.
What the fuck? Why
Wait,
are we
hold
the
on.
same person?
Yeah,
Because
one of us has to fucking kill each other. One of us has to
okay,
kill
wait,
the other one.
no
There can't be
doubles.
fucking doubles. There can't be doubles. Okay,
No
hold on.
doubles. No
Let me just do
doubles.
like random. Let me just pick the first one of everyone and just see if we get Eleanor again.
It's only Eleanor.
Teardrop, Kit Kat, Stevie Wonder, Tuesday, Hat, Reading, Lays, Zootopia, Tired, January. Oh, Simon.
Oh,
He's the one who
Simon.
oppresses the women.
Yeah, it's classic Simon.
Classic Simon. I think yeah.
Yeah,
Well, it's good to know that we're both the same.
person.
We're basically femme pizza toot,
Yeah,
femme pizza tutor,
basic.
basically. And if you want a pizza tutor,
That's gonna be a new gender on Twitter in like
and if you
7 seconds.
if you need a pizza tutor,
New gender just
sign up
dropped.
for a field trip at Panago, and they'll teach you all about how to make
Yeah,
your own Panago pizza. I went there; it was a blast. I got to make my own pizza. It tasted like ass, and I got some really cool pizza toots out of
they
it.
removed my asshole still.
They
Remember
removed
that?
I remember Panago also removed my asshole for legal reasons.
That's because you have to sign a waiver to remove your asshole.
I
when
had
you
to,
enter the
I
establishment.
had to like sign the whole thing,
pretty-
and they had to remove my ass. It's
Yeah.
fine. Like I got my asshole back. I have a
It's
screwdriver.
yeah. It's so you can't pizza to in the establishment.
Yeah, it's fine. It's fine. Like, yeah, it's not a big deal, and you probably won't have to go through it. Like,
Yeah.
it depends, but I mean, just
It depends
check
if
out
it's
Panago.
Sunday.
I mean, if you're in Canada and there's a Panago nearby, just try out their awesome pizza selection. I think you're gonna really love their new taco pizza. Once again, that's shredded lettuce,
Yeah.
like shredded cheese, red pepper, avocado,
And avocado
and
again.
I think
And
onions.
more avocado. They put
Yeah.
lots of avocado on
They
it.
put a lot of guacamole and avocado on it, and it's actually really
Yeah.
good. And
It's like half of it's avocado.
and on top of the pizza toots, you get a lot of vomit in your toilet bowl too. So that's really interesting.
It's vomit, pizza vomit.
And there's a little bit of blood, but that's okay.
Yeah,
So
exactly.
yeah, so awesome. So yeah, thank you for joining me on the Pizza Toots podcast. Gavian said that we couldn't do an entire podcast about Pizza Toots, and we fucking did it. So up your
I got
you,
tricked.
Gavian. So fuck you, Gavian.
I got
You
tricked.
thought we couldn't do it. You thought we didn't have it in
No.
us. You thought I couldn't fucking talk about Pizza Toots for an hour and 5 minutes, but I could. So that just goes to show how sometimes
That's the
you can
real miracle of Christ.
Sometimes you can underestimate your friends. Sometimes you can underestimate how many Pizza Toots your friend can do in a week, and sometimes it's about how much they can talk about Pizza Toots.
Yeah.
And that really is, that's the power of Christ. He acts in mysterious ways, and
Yeah.
and I would just love for you to give Christianity, just take a look at it. You don't have to like do anything specific with it. I'm just saying, Pizza Toots, give it a try, and also give the church a try if you get the time. And
Yeah.
I would just like to thank again Gavian, star of the upcoming film Ghostbusters, where they bust ghosters, but they can't do it anymore because they're old. Lovely, awesome new movie coming out. When is it coming out?
Coming to a. I think it's already out, but it's no one can find it because it's too.
It's
too high
already out.
demand.
It's already out in theaters, and it's constantly playing. They don't play anything else. And make sure to order some pizza at the cinema, because they put some weird fucking chemicals in there, so you're gonna have a doozy.
Of a poop.
Yeah, of poop and fart.
Pizza poop.
Pizza, poop, and fart, and it's gonna be interesting, and you're gonna love it. So
Yeah.
So just catch that, and next week catch the next episode of Pizza Toot podcast, and I'll see you then. And Gavian, want to sign us out with your classic signature catchphrase?
Always use condoms.
Okay, see you guys.